long shot parlay and Super Bowl 2026 picks. How to construct a chaos theory ticket. It takes just one exceptional play for a football game to go entirely off the rails. A fluky bounce, an 80-yard touchdown sprint, a turnover deep in your own territory. Any NFL contest can flip in the blink of an eye. Nevertheless, the sports world spends a ridiculous amount of time attempting to predict exactly how Sunday's game will play out due to the 2-week gap between Conference Championship weekend and the Super Bowl. Fans settle in with the expectation that the game will proceed according to plan by the time kickoff rolls around. It hardly ever does. It's important for bettors to keep that in mind. Relying on what everyone already considers to be the most likely result is rarely worthwhile. In this instance, the market indicates that the Seahawks will prevail in a game with comparatively few points. However, you may create a fun and possibly profitable lottery ticket for the big game if you zag while everyone else zigs. Perhaps the finest recent example of this tactic would be in Super Bowl 2019 between the Los Angeles Rams and New England Patriots. That game was predicted to be a shootout between two potent offenses with an over-under of 55.5 points, one of the highest in Super Bowl history. Rather, it was a dud. The Pats won 13-3, and by halftime, anyone who had based their betting strategy on that idea was tearing up tickets. Pay dirt for the courageous few who defied expectations. This year, the storyline seems to be focused around defense. The odds makers are in accord. At the time of writing, the over-under for Super Bowl 2026 is 45.5 points. If it closes there, it would be the lowest total since 2016, when the bookies put an over-under of 43.5 points for Panthers versus Broncos and the 8th lowest total since 1990. Seattle's defense graded out as the #1 unit by DVOA in 2025. The Patriots were a top 10 team as well, and they have shown themselves to be a resilient team with a few standout postseason performances. There are still unanswered questions for both quarterbacks. It's no wonder that the market is prepared for an arm wrestling match. Go ahead and do it if you believe that is how things will turn out. Lean into those unders across the board. I hope the best for you. But if you're like me and want to try to catch some low-risk, high-reward lightning in a bottle, let's figure out what a chaos theory long-shot ticket would look like. It may just make sense. Long-shot parlay for Super Bowl 2026. We'll begin with a different spread. Nobody enjoys betting on a blowout in the Super Bowl, but it happens. Heck, it happened last year. Because you can easily pitch backwards from this beginning position, it's also a smart place to start when constructing a connected same-game parlay. The odd for the Seahawks to win by 20 or more are plus 630 at FanDuel Sportsbook. Darnold should have a great day if the Seahawks are going to lose badly. He's 11-1 to pile up at least 4 passing touchdowns. Make a reservation. Darnold's preferred target, Jackson Smith-Njigba, will probably accompany him if he goes off. He has 6-1 odds to score twice. Now we're getting somewhere. If we're expecting the Seahawks to run it up, that presumably means that the Patriots will be playing catch-up, which means a lot of work for Drake May. To reach the 225-yard plateau, he is minus 110. We're looking at a possible 149-1 payoff with those 4 legs, all of which are slightly connected. This is a volatile ticket. Please bet sensibly. And more often than not, it's going to lose. That's beside the point. The strategy is the key lesson, a reminder that one of the greatest betting markets to beat the crowd is the Super Bowl. It won't hit every time, but when it does, it can hit big. The Chaos Theory Parlay. Seahawks dash 19.5 / Sam Darnold 4+ touchdowns / Jackson Smith-Njigba 2+ touchdowns / Drake May over 224.5 yards. 149-1 FanDuel. Why you should rely on New York Post betting. Michael Leboff is a long-suffering Islanders fan, but a long-profiting sports bettor with 10 years of expertise in the gambling sector. In both mainstream and niche sports, he enjoys applying game theory to assist bettors uncover long shots, win bracket pools, and outperform the market.